that have historically always rejected all vaccines, and those are the Christian Science denomination, the Dutch Reformed denomination, and Muslims. Specifically, and this has nothing to do with COVID, but have always rejected having foreign substances injected into their arms. And I wonder if you were presented with a sincerely held conscience objection on a religious basis, would you personally advocate for a cadet to not be forced to get the vaccine? And would you advocate with the Pentagon or the powers that be to make sure religious freedom is respected as our Constitution requires?
Thank you, Chaplain. That's a great question. So I'll start out, and then Dr. Uschendorf, you have anything? You can hear me out, correct me to 100% on this. Short answer is absolutely. And there is a process in place from the Department of Defense that allows us to walk any member, not just a cadet, but any member of the service through a process for either medical exemption or religious exemption, so that they don't have to take the exam, or I'm sorry, the vaccine. All exams will be taken. But to be exempt from the vaccine, and it is it's a very methodical process. But you mentioned a sincere religious objection or exemption from it, and we will definitely honor that through that process. Anything else, Doc, that I might be missing? Oh, we have our JA too. Yes, even better.
So, sir, thank you for your question. And just to walk you through the process, when somebody makes one of these requests, it goes through several layers. First, it goes to the med group. They have a meeting with their doctor to go over their concerns with the vaccines, and if there's any questions that can be answered. Then it goes to an interview with the chaplain. The chaplain is not there it's not an inquisition or it's not a quiz. It's just a talk with the chaplain, walk through, so the chaplain can build that package to provide to what's called a religious review team, a resolution team, that contains the med group, the chaplain, the JAG, and also the commander involved. And they have a discussion. They go through this case by case. And then it goes up through an endorsement process through senior leaders before it gets to the superintendent. And then after that, if there is a denial, we're supposed to use the least restrictive means possible. But if there is a denial, it goes up through to the Surgeon General for an appeal. So it's a very thorough process, and we look through these individually on a case-by-case basis.